decided I am not dumbing myself down for school anymore just so I don't get flagged for AI, because after this whole entire situation that 1.5 million of you tuned in for, my final paper was flagged as 60% AI and I had to fight it and prove that I actually wrote my paper. But after this whole thing, I am not dumbing myself down anymore. That is freaking ridiculous that we are in school. I'm paying thousands of dollars to go to school here and take these classes, and I'm having to dumb down my work just so I don't get flagged for AI. That is the most craziest statement that has ever been spoken in the universe. Going to school and dumbing yourself down. That's it. That's freaking insane. Like, I don't understand. So I'm going to continue writing how I write, because yeah, I write very formally, very academically. Like, I'm on my third college degree, my third degree. You would think after all this schooling of writing papers since like middle school for the past how many ever years, 15 years, I would have learned how to properly write a paper and write it really well. I also read a freaking ton, so I'm gonna have a broader vocabulary than most people, because most people don't read as much as I do. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to write a research paper really well. It is wild that there are arguments for saying that you used AI is that the paper is like too good, basically. It's written too well, it must be AI. Like, no, I'm actually just like smart, and I care about my education, and I like school, and I'm good at school. So I'm just like, actually, I'm smart. Like, I'm smart. So I can write a good paper. So I'm not dumbing myself down anymore. I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna follow the instructions. I'm gonna do everything I need to do. I'm gonna do it in my own words. I'm not gonna cheat and use AI because I wanna actually learn this stuff. And I'm gonna turn it in. And if my professor has an issue with it, they can take their precious little time in their precious little lives and go through every single bit of history on my Google Docs document, and they can see every single tiny little change I've made and every single word I've written, and they can waste their own precious time. I'm not going to waste my time rewriting and revising a paper just because it was flagged as AI when I didn't use AI. That is so frustrating. And if they want to fight me on it, they can fight me on it. I'll get a lawyer involved. I have a lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Really frustrating that this is what students have to deal with. We not only the stress of just actually being in school and doing all of this work and like learning, but now we also have to be stressed of and take all of these extra steps to make sure we'll be able to prove that we actually did our work in case we have to go through the motions of proving that we did our work. A lot of people suggest like actually recording yourself writing your paper and stuff. I'm not doing that. That is so much extra work that I'm not being asked to do that, so I'm not doing it. I have my Google Doc history, so I can show them that. I'm not dumbing myself down anymore. I'm just gonna continue to be smart.